What's up guys, it's your boy Eric H, and I'm going to be doing the top 5 shoes of April just because April has such a wide variety of shoes releasing, and May does as well, so maybe I'll make this a monthly series. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing forward. Unfortunately, I didn't have an upload this week because I'm still sick, as you probably could tell by my voice. I'm a little nasally, but that will not stop the grind because I'm trying to upload every week, so I hope you guys will enjoy my top 5 recommendations, and let's get into it. So first off, of course, we have the monthly Yeezy drop, because it seems to be that Kanye is releasing a Yeezy every month. And for this one, we have the Yeezy Analog. Obviously, the retail is going to be $300 because every Yeezy 700 retails for $300, and the resale is always around $350 to about $400. I'm going to put release dates up with the shoe as well, so be sure to check that out. But something different with this shoe is the all-white silhouette, something that they haven't done yet and a lot of people requested for with the Yeezy 700s. So I could see resale hitting anywhere between that $400 and $450 mark, just because it's been a shoe that a lot of people want, and any black or white plain shoe is going to go for that much. So I could definitely see some hype surrounding it, and I would definitely recommend at least trying to get it, because I don't think they're going to be going below retail, because it's very unheard of, especially now with the fact that Yeezys are selling out rather quickly. I know with the Yeezy Clays, they sold out within 2 hours, something ridiculous like that, and I don't think anyone expected Yeezys to be selling out again like they used to. And it's such a cool thing having like the Nike and Adidas go back at it. So let's segue right into the second shoe, because I mentioned Nike. We have, I think the rest are actually Nike. We have the Nike Neon Sole. A lot of people probably didn't hear of this shoe just because there's no collab, there's no designer, there's no hype surrounding it. But it's one of the shoes that were made for Air Max Day, and personally my favorite. I believe it's an Air Max 97. It has the blue and red illuminating off of the shoe, and it gives it that glow in the dark effect. I know I've seen some pictures that actually have that taken in the dark, and you can see the shoe that's like bright, and it's just a beautiful shoe. I would highly recommend it. Retail's $200, and we know that resale is probably not going to be too high because there's no big names on it. But I could see it going for like $250, $275. So it's a come up if you're trying to make some quick cash. So definitely a shoe you want to look into if you're trying to just get a come up, or you're trying to get a dope shoe. Because $200 is not bad for like a shoe that looks really nice, and it has that like, it's a cool design. I would compare it to like the Nike Silver Bullets or the Gold Bullets, how like they're not like crazy hype, but turn a couple heads. The next shoe I'm going to categorize into just one type of shoe, just because it's the same designer, just a different style of shoe, and that is the SACAI, I think I'm saying that right, Nike collab with the Blazers and the LVDs or LDVs, something along those lines, waffles. And they're a really dope shoe, definitely unusual, and resale is already through the roof on them. I know the Blazers are going for $1,500 on StockX right now, but I think they're going to drop down to, they'll probably still be a profitable shoe, anywhere between $400 and $500, and I personally love those shoes. I just know with my luck on the sneakers app, there's no shot I'm going to come close to them. I'm probably not going to win them, but I'm going to go for them because I think they're a really dope shoe to wear as a personal. And I love the Blazers. I have the off-white Blazers, and I'm trying to collect Blazers now, so maybe I'll cop those, do something with them. Maybe we'll do a What's in the Box episode if I do get my hands on them, but highly recommend this shoe. I think it's a really unusual shoe because Nike really has been going above and beyond recently with giving the designers a little bit more creative control over what they put out to the consumer, and I think that's really interesting to see, because Nike was very conservative about how the shoe is made, and they wanted it to be just like colors that were changed, and now they're changing up like the design as a whole, which I think is really dope, and we see that with this collab, and I freaking love this collab. I know a lot of people think this collab is just one of the collabs of the year. I would say that it's probably going to be a top 5 shoe of the year. It's probably not going to beat the Travis Scott Air Force Ones or anything along those lines, but it definitely has the potential to be a top. Lastly, we're going to be talking about the Nike Fear of God moccasins. Yeah, it's a shoe that's not really talked about all that much, but I think it's a really dope shoe to have, because there's no really hype surrounding the Fear of Gods. They just sell out right away, and I feel like that's with like any of their shoes. I think their Vans do the same thing, where no one's like desperate trying to get a pair, but they find a way to sell out, and I think with this shoe it's no different. I think they're retailing for about $170, but I think they're going to probably resell for anywhere between $250, $300, just because they're not like as hyped as the Air Fog ones, but they still have like the name Fear of God on it, and it's still cheaper than a regular Fear of God shoe. With that being said, I think they're just releasing the gray colorway. I could be wrong, they might release another one, but definitely dope shoe to have. I think it's unusual that Nike is giving, like I said previously, that they're giving so much creative control for these designers to really produce what they want, how they want it, and it's just different. And I freaking love it for the sneaker culture as a whole, to see different types of shoes being made and not so much restrictions on what can be made. So I would definitely try to cop those if you're looking for a personal cop, because they're very sleek as well. I think it's a very casual shoe, but it looks sick. And that has been my top 5 for the month of April. If you guys are noticing, hey, Eric H, you left out the missing link shoes and you left out the crimson tints, and that's because they were released. Technically, I'm releasing this video the 12th, so with that being said, they've technically already been released to the public. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will have a What's in the Box episode coming up. I know I've been slacking, but I have been sick, as you could tell. But with that being said, peace.